Welcome student. In this session we will discuss the ulnar and radial artery in hand. Let's going to discuss radial artery. At the wrist, the radial artery curves dorsally on the lateral side of wrist. You can see here in this diagram the radial artery lies on the lateral side of wrist. Here the radial artery first passing deep to the tendon of extensor pollicis brevis and tendon of abductor pollicis longus muscle. Here first radial artery passing deep to the tendon of abductor pollicis longus muscle and deep to the tendon of extensor pollicis brevis muscle. You can see here. Then artery runs forward and passing over the scaphoid bone, then again passing deep to the extensor pollicis longus tendon. You can see here. This is the extensor pollicis longus tendon. Then the interval between the first two tendon and the third tendon. The interval between the first two tendon, and third tendon is known as anatomical snuff box. This area, this area is known as anatomical snuff box. This is the anatomical snuff box. That means the radial artery is the content of anatomical snuff box. Then this artery runs forward and enters into the hand. In the hand, you can see next. In the hand, the artery then the radial artery then passes forward between the two head of first dorsal interosseous muscle. First dorsal interosseous muscle. So this is the C here. This is the dorsal view of hand. Here the first this artery passing between the two head of first dorsal interosseous muscle. These are the dorsal interosseous muscle. At the level of proximal end of first intercarpal space. The level of proximal end of first intercarpal space. Then this artery comes into the palm aspect of the hand. In the palm, this artery runs from lateral to medial side, runs transversely across the deep part of palm. Here, the radial artery lies deep to. So you can see here the radial artery runs from lateral to medial side. Here, the radial artery lies deep to flexor tendons. Then runs forward towards the medially at the level of base of the fifth metacarpal bone. It ends by joining the deep branch of ulnar artery to form deep palmar arch. You can see here. This artery runs towards the medial side and level of the base of the fifth metacarpal bone. The radial artery ends and joined with the deep branch of ulnar artery. So these are the deep branch of ulnar artery and form the deep palmar arch. Then they are the course of radial artery. Then This artery in the palm lies deep to the flexor tendon, like flexor digitorum superficialis muscle, tendon of flexor digitorum profundus muscle. In the this artery form the superficial, deep palmar arch. How it is formed? Deep palmar arch is formed by the radial artery, and this artery anastomosis with the deep branch of ulnar artery at the level of base of the fifth metacarpal bone. These two artery anastomosis each other and form the deep palmar arch. This deep palmar arch lies deep to the flexor tendon. Lies deep to the then in the from the deep palmar arch, three palmar metacarpal artery arises. You can see here, they are the branches from the deep palmar arch. They are the palmar metacarpal artery. These three palmar metacarpal artery arises and runs forward and anastomosis with the common digital branch of superficial palmar arch. Common digital branch of superficial palmar arch. Then here you can see here, before passing the first dorsal interosseous muscle, it's give one branch. This is known as dorsal metacarpal artery. This is known as dorsal metacarpal artery. They are supply the medial side of first thumb. Then after piercing the muscle, after piercing the first dorsal interosseous muscle, it's give two branches. It's give two branches. It's give two branches. One is the this one is the princeps pollicis, and second one is known as radialis indicis. The princeps pollicis, it is divided into two branches. It is divided into two branches. Two branches which runs on the two border of thumb of the palmar as a palmar digital artery. This artery, this is known as this is known as this artery is known as princeps pollicis artery. This artery runs forward and divided to two terminal branches as a proper digital artery and supply the thumb. The second one is the radialis indicis artery. This radialis indicis artery runs forward and supply the medial side of index finger. They are the branches of radial artery in the palm. Then ulnar artery. Ulnar artery, you see here, ulnar artery, ulnar artery near the lower part of front of forearm, it runs forward, passing superficial to flexor retinaculum and reach in the palm, where the level of pisiform bone, where the level of pisiform, it is at the level of pisiform bone, the ulnar artery divided into two terminal branches. At the level of pisiform bone, the ulnar artery dividing into two terminal branches. One is the deep branch. They are the deep branch of ulnar artery. They are the Then is the deep branch of ulnar artery, and then is the superficial branch of ulnar artery. The superficial branch of ulnar artery runs forward from medial to lateral side. Superficial branch of ulnar artery runs forward from medial to lateral side. This artery situated superficially in the palm, deep to the palmar aponeurosis. It is from the superficial palmar arch. The superficial branch of ulnar artery joined with the superficial branch of radial artery. Superficial branch of radial artery is also maybe joined with the branches arise from the radial artery like Princess pollicis, radialis indicis. And this artery superficial, that means superficial branch of, they are the superficial branch of ulnar artery, sorry, they are the superficial branch of ulnar artery, they are the superficial branch of radial artery. This superficial branch of ulnar artery runs forward this and runs medial to lateral side and joined with the superficial branch of radial artery. It also may be joined with the Princess pollicis and radialis indicis and form the superficial palmar arch. How it is formed? The superficial palmar arch is formed by the superficial branch of ulnar artery joining which of the following artery like superficial branch of radial artery and also joined with the may be joined with the Princess pollicis or radialis indicis artery. This are from the anastomosis between the radial and ulnar artery. This is from the superficial palmar arch. This superficial palmar arch lies deep to the palmar aponeurosis. Deep to the palmar aponeurosis. That means the anterior relation of the superficial palmar arch are skin, superficial fascia, palmar aponeurosis, and palmaris brevis muscle. Then this superficial palmar arch lies superficial to flexor tendon and lumbrical muscle and digital branch of median nerve. That means the posterior relation of superficial palmar arch are flexor digitorum, flexor tendons of the digit and lumbrical muscle, digital branch of median nerve. You can see here this is the arch. This is the superficial palmar arch. This is the superficial palmar arch. From the superficial palmar arch, four artery arises. That means the superficial palmar arch gives one proper digital artery and three common digital artery. You can see here in this diagram, this give one proper digital artery and three common digital artery. All these four artery arises from the superficial palmar arch. The proper digital artery runs forward and supply the medial part of little finger, medial portion of little finger. Then first again all these three common digital artery divide into two proper digital artery. Divide into two proper digital artery, and each digital artery this supply the respective area of the finger. That means this first common digital artery divide into two proper digital artery, and supply the medial lateral side of the little finger and middle side of the ring finger. Then second common digital artery again divided into two proper digital artery. And this are supply these two arteries supply the lateral side of ring finger and medial side of middle finger. Then third common digital artery again divided into two proper digital artery. They are supply the lateral side of the middle finger and medial side of index finger. That means the medial three and a half digit are supplied by ulnar artery. Then rest one lateral 1.5 digit are supplied by radial artery. These are the course and branches of the radial and ulnar artery in the hand. And today in this topic discuss the how it is from the superficial palmar arch and deep palmar arch. They are the superficial palmar arch. They are the deep palmar arch. And then discuss superficial palmar arch, its branches, and deep palmar arch and its branches. Thank you.